At the turn of the 20th century, a storm was gathering over the Horn of Africa. The ancient lands of Somalia, home to a proud and resilient people, were being carved up. The British, the Italians, and the Ethiopians all vied for control, slicing through territories and threatening the very soul of the Somali nation's unity, its culture, and its independence. It was a time of immense peril, a moment when the future seemed bleak. But in this darkness, a powerful voice of defiance rose. A leader who would ignite one of Africa's most legendary struggles for freedom, Sayyid Mohammed Abdullah Hassan. Born in 1856, Sayyid Mohammed was more than just a political figure. He was a religious scholar, a masterful poet, and a fierce nationalist who burned with a deep love for his people. He saw the foreign powers not just as occupiers, but as a threat to the Somali way of life, their faith, and their dignity. For him, resistance wasn't simply a political choice. It was a sacred duty, a spiritual, cultural, and moral imperative. He believed that to be truly free, Somalis had to reclaim their identity and stand united against any who dared to dominate them. With this powerful conviction, he founded the Dervish movement. This wasn't just an army. It was a coalition of Somali clans brought together under a single unifying banner: the defense of their land, their faith, and their heritage. Sayyid Mohammed was a charismatic leader, but his greatest weapon was his words. Through stirring speeches and powerful poetry, he lit a fire in the hearts of his people. His verses, known as Gabe, traveled across the deserts and grasslands, carried by word of mouth, awakening a profound sense of national pride and a fierce will to resist. He reminded Somalis of their shared history and their strength, inspiring them to rise up and fight for their future. For over 2 decades, from 1899 to 1920, the Dervish movement waged a relentless war against the British Empire, one of the mightiest military powers on earth. This wasn't a scattered rebellion. It was a highly organized and sustained campaign. They launched daring raids, built fortified stone settlements known as tales, and employed brilliant guerrilla tactics that frustrated and bewildered the colonial forces. The British, who dismissively nicknamed him the Mad Mullah, soon learned to respect his military genius and unwavering resolve. Despite being vastly outgunned and facing constant aerial bombardment in the later years, the spirit of the dervishes never broke. Sayyid Mohammed Abdullah Hassan never surrendered his dream of a free and sovereign Somalia. His struggle became one of the longest, bloodiest, and most determined anti-colonial wars in African history. It was a testament to what a united people, led by a visionary leader, could achieve against impossible odds. The British were forced to pour enormous resources into the conflict, a clear sign of the effectiveness of the Dervish resistance. While the movement was eventually defeated in 1920, not by surrender, but by the overwhelming technological superiority of British air power. The fight was far from over. The flame of Somali nationalism kindled by Sayyid Mohammed could not be extinguished. Though Somalia would not achieve full independence until 1960, his legacy laid the essential groundwork. He had proven to the world, and more importantly, to his own people, that Africa would not bow to foreign rule. He showed that true liberation begins not with weapons, but with an unshakable belief in one's own identity, culture, and right to self. His story is a powerful reminder that freedom is a prize worth fighting for, no matter the cost. Today, Sayyid Mohammed Abdullah Hassan is revered as the father of modern Somali nationalism. He stands as an enduring symbol of resistance, unity, and cultural pride, not just for Somalia, but for all of Africa. His life teaches us that the fight for liberation starts in the heart and mind, fueled by courage, belief, and an unbreakable resolve. He is a true African liberator whose legacy continues to inspire generations. Thanks for watching. If you found this story inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories of Africa's greatest heroes.